If you notice, I'm just putting a slight amount of pressure on this rope. Nothing heavy, nothing hard. We're just learning the basics here. If you take your horse out and he bolts away from you and he doesn't understand pressure at all or how to release it, he's going to freak out. He's going to be scared. He's going to have negative associations. Oh, okay, that's all right. Oh, and this is what we were trying to avoid, okay? That's okay. That's my fault. I let go of the wrong one, but you see how quickly he's coming down here. Good. I'm asking him to target my hand. Good. We see him blinking. We see him thinking. This is all very good. All right, hello. Welcome to another session with Sundancer. As you can see, he's eager to get started. I'll ask him to back here. Back, 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 back. Good. All right. Beautiful. Okay, back, back, back. Good. And I'm going to start out the session by putting the halter on him. This is going to begin to be our start session signal. Good. Very nice. And since he's totally cool with being haltered at this point, tomorrow I will probably size this thing a little better so it's not so big on his face. Okay, buddy. You're super itchy today, I see. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We haven't worked on this in a couple days. Perfect. Nice job. He lifted it up there for me beautifully. That's great progress in picking up his hooves. Good. And we will shape the backwards motion out of this behavior. So no worries about that right now. Okay, we're just going to work on a little bit of personal space here. Good. He's a little food antsy. Okay, back, 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 back. Good. That's okay. Still getting used to working with these hay pellets as opposed to the hay. Okay. Back, back, back. Good. It's kind of a habit at this point for him to come forward after getting the reward. So we want to begin keeping him at a distance here. Okay, here he comes again. When he stands back there nicely, I'm going to reward that. Okay, and if he wants to walk off, that's fine too. He's probably going to approach me from the other side. Ask him to get out of my space. Okay, 1, 2, good. And that was a 2-second hold at a good distance, and we will work up that period of time so that he learns to stand at a distance nicely without coming into my space every 5 seconds. Okay. Working on this mane a little bit over here. Good. Okay. Don't know how this guy manages to knot this thing up so much almost every day. He's actually rubbed out a good portion at the top here, a whole about 6 inches, unfortunately. So that is sad, but it'll grow back. Okay. I might just try working on this leg a little bit, see how he does picking that up. Let's see, shift the weight. Beautiful job. His other legs moved, but that's okay. He might have just been balancing himself. And like I said, we will shape that out as we go, so it's not a huge deal right now. Good. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. Good job. All right. Now, that was pretty good. Here he is in my space again. Ask him to back out. All right. Hold. 1, 2. Beautiful. All right. Okay, guys. Now we've got a little bit of flies going on today, so I'll ask him to come around here so you guys can see. And good. Check it out, bud. I don't know if you guys can hear the little squeaking noise this handle makes. That's really the only issue he's got with the spray bottle at this point. So he's doing great. Good. Okay, let's ask him to come around here. We'll spray the other side. Okay, come on. Come on. Good. Back. Back. Oh, that's forward. Come on. That's okay. We don't punish. We just reward for the behaviors we want, okay? So I'm going to ask him to turn around this way again. Right here. Good. Okay, he gave it a good try. That's all we're asking for here. I'm sure he's not really in frame for you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and spray him anyways. Oh, that's okay. He felt the need to leave there. That's all right. Let's see. Good. Okay, so I might need to work on one spray on this side for a while. You see, when I sprayed that time, his head went up in the air and we saw some signs of stress. That was much better. So for the time being, we'll stick to one spray at a time on this side. Good. Okay. All right. And you don't have to spend a whole lot of time working on everything each day. Just a few repetitions per day that build the horse's confidence is enough for them to begin learning a behavior. Okay, good. Now, yesterday he did take off a little bit on us here. Once, while we were working on leading because something spooked him. I only had the lead rope looped through here, so it was able to slide out, and as you can see, he did not pick up any additional trauma with the lead rope. He's totally cool with it, and I am scratching as I rub this across his body here, just to make it a little bit more positive. And once he's okay with that, with scratches, then we can try no scratches, and he's nice and calm for it. Okay. Same thing on this side. Notice I'm not going up and over his hindquarters with this rope yet. The hindquarters is a tricky spot for the horses, so we want to take it slow And make sure that they're comfortable being touched all back here first. As you can see, he moved away, so he's not exactly the most comfortable with that yet. Good. Might just try that one more time. I was back there for a little bit long, so good. Okay. I need to shorten that duration of time so that he remains comfortable. All right. Same thing on this side. Throwing it over, dragging it along his body with some scratches, making it really feel good. Okay. If your horse is enjoying scratches, they're not worried about anything, okay? If they're worried about something, they're not going to be able to enjoy scratches. Okay, here it comes in my space. I'm going to ask him to back out. 1, 2, good. All right, good job, bud. Okay. And now I'll go ahead and, okay, let's work on this a little bit first. Good. We're just working on a little bit of pressure. He pulls away, that's okay. Good. Good. See, it starts out really rough, but it gets better pretty quickly. Good. See that? He started exploring over there to say, where's the answer? Where's the answer? And then he came right back over here. He was rewarded. So now he knows that that's the answer. Okay. Let's try this again. Good. Nice job, bud. Nice job. Okay. Oh. Good. Okay. I'm gonna try this from this side a little bit. Look at that. Much nicer. Okay. Good. Good. All right. Now we can go ahead and loop this through here. He's trying to target my hand, so we'll just wait. Stand. Good. Okay. Now we've been doing a lot, so he's a little unsure about when I just ask him to stand while I mess with his mane or while I feed this through, or various different things like that. So something to work on. That was pretty good. He just was trying to figure out what to do, but then he just started standing there and being patient. So we want to start rewarding for that, because we don't always have to be doing something. Okay. Let's see if I can just use, oh yes, very good. That is our first almost flex with the lead rope. Let's see if he'll come this way. Oh, look at that. Beautiful job. Good job. Okay, he moved his whole body that time, but that's okay. He still gave a good effort, so we're still going to reward for that. Okay. Very good. Perfect. And the feel of this rope, look at that. This is what translates into our steering while we're riding. So if your horse learns to feel your fingers just sliding down, just like that, see, I'm not even putting any pressure on that rope there. He feels the sensation and he follows it. That's exactly what we want for learning how to steer while we're on their backs. That ends up translating into a very soft horse, very responsive. Look at that. That is awesome. Good job, bud. And eventually we'll start doing this from the opposite side. So he's not pointing his nose towards me, he's just responding to, that's awesome though, responding to the sensation on the rope. Very nice. Okay. Let's see if we can back up. Back. Back. Good. Much better than yesterday, if you remember. He wasn't quite sure how to handle that pressure on his face yesterday, but good. Wait. Okay, he's trying to target my hand. That's okay. Back. Back. That's okay, we're just holding steady pressure. Back. Okay. We got one step there, so we're going to go ahead and reward for that. Good. And I might just start mixing in some scratches here. I actually do have this curry comb in my pocket. Good. Okay, let's ask him to come forward. Let's see if we can add some pressure. Good. Good. Very nice. Okay. Come around to the other side here. Ask him to back. 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 Very good. We got 3 steps that time. And if you notice his head comes up when I come back here, that is not anxiety in this case. In this case, that is him anticipating these scratches. And you see the release, the lick and chew there. As soon as I stop scratching, he might do it again here. Okay, let's see. Whoop. Good. Very good. You see him rocking. He's really liking it. Okay, let's work on some forward motion. Oh, okay, he's got an itch. I don't want to pull on him here. That was actually good. He felt the lead rope rubbing against his leg. We haven't worked on getting him used to ropes or anything touching his legs yet. That's coming soon. So we don't want to pull on their face when they're already looking away or something. We don't want to create any stressful situations. Let's see if he can back. 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 Good. Very good. Okay. Let's see if we can come this way. Good. If you notice, I'm just putting a slight amount of pressure on this rope. Nothing heavy, nothing hard. We're just learning the basics here. If you take your horse out and he bolts away from you and he doesn't understand pressure at all or how to release it, he's going to freak out. He's going to be scared. He's going to have negative associations. Oh, okay, that's all right. Oh, and this is what we were trying to avoid, okay? That's okay. That's my fault. I let go of the wrong one, but you see how quickly he's coming down here. Good. I'm asking him to target my hand. Good. We see him blinking. We see him thinking. This is all very good. All right? Just going to go ahead and remove that. Give him a few scratches. And notice this is wrapped around his leg right now. I am not going to start pulling this because it's going to rub on his leg, and we have not worked on that yet. And we don't want him to get scared. So I'm going to ask him to come on. Come along. Good. Very good. Very nice. And you see we are licking and chewing. We're releasing that tension, releasing that stress. We have a nice low head. And we're right back to being calm and ready to work once again. Okay? Now I might just make sure we've got no anxiety about this guy here. So I'm just going to ask him to target it real quick. Looks like he's got an itch to take care of. Good. Very good. Okay. Now I'm not just going to go back and clip this on and continue. I want to make sure we haven't worked up any anxiety about it. Using scratches to help us in that endeavor. Very good. All right, come on. And that was a great example of a horse going over threshold. That's what we're trying to avoid. However, things happen, okay? No one's perfect. Training sessions aren't always perfect. It's no big deal. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just get right back on track. Make sure that your horse hasn't worked up any anxiety over it. And get right back to business. Okay? No big deal. Make sure he's still good on this side. All right, good. Now, I noticed his blink rate slowed a lot there, even though he was still enjoying his scratches. He had a minor amount of stress going on, probably about this lead rope. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to ask him to follow me while I drag it along. You're okay. Good, come on. Good. Very good, okay. Very good. Okay, and he was pretty hesitant on that, so that's a good note for me. Tomorrow we'll work on that a lot more and make sure we didn't add any trauma with that little incident there. If we did, we'll work on it. No big deal. This is all about going at his pace and making sure he's comfortable. And that is where I will end today's session. There he decides to check out the lead rope of his own accord. So we definitely want to reward for that. And now we're just going to end it right there. Sounds good. We had a minor little incident where he calmed right down, waited for me to come and remove that lead rope from him very calmly. He started licking and chewing before I even got to him. That's great. And we were able to continue our session incident-free. That's all wonderful. So that's a great place for us to end today. And as always, we end with an abundance of great scratches that he loves. Might break out the curry comb for a minute here. See how he feels about this under his belly. He's got a little lip wiggle there. Not as much as he enjoys this, though. All right, guys, and that's it. We're all done. Thanks for watching.